loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my favorite video to film, and that is the TBR jar prompts picked my reads for the month of July. Don't ask me how we're here because I have absolutely no idea, but I'm going to pop on the screen my last month's TBR. I think I read 3 out of the 5. Was it 5? I think it was 3 out of 5. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna stick them somewhere here, future editing me. Yeah, the Clarice Lispector book was a little just too heavy for my life right now. And then For Whom the Bell Tolls was just really thick and I just didn't get to it. So not enough reading time in the month, but it was a good video, or good reading month. I also read some romances outside of that, which I am editing a video on. But I am kind of sick of all the prompts that are in my TBR jar, so I figured that we would do something a little bit different today. And since I'm having to film on my phone right now, we are going to take my laptop and we are going to do a spin wheel that I just randomly found on the internet. And then I'm gonna go look at all of the books that might coincide with that on my bookshelves and bring them back to you, and we will do it that way. So it's gonna be a little bit different this month, but I think it's gonna be just as fun. So anyway, without further ado, I think I'm gonna pick 5. Honestly, you know what? I lie. I'm gonna pick 4 because I think that this month I'm not gonna maybe have as much reading time. So I'm gonna pick 4 prompts. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so let's hope that you can see this. I think I might need to like scoot up a little bit. But there's a bunch of ads on here. I need to find one where there's like not, but the sound. A booktube wreck. That could be like so many things, it's not even funny. Okay, I'm gonna pick like 2 or 3 because I know that I'm gonna have more than one booktube wreck, or I assume so. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I pulled 2. These are the ones that stood out to me first, so I figured let's do it. The first one is huge, The Will of the Many by James Islington. This has obviously been around the ether of booktube for a while now, and I have not gotten to it, probably because of its size. I literally just said that I didn't have that much time to read this month, so maybe I shouldn't do this, but I also own the audiobook on Audible, so maybe I should. Honestly, it doesn't look like it might be that bad, but my other option, I feel like this more accurately fits the prompt, Throne of Glass. I just want to know. Everybody else knows. Everybody else, I feel like, has read this, and I feel left out. And so honestly, I think we're gonna go with this. Also, it's shorter. So yeah, I don't even remember what her name is, but everybody loves her, the main character. What is her name? Selena. Yeah, everybody loves Selena. So I'm gonna get to know Selena. I think that's, yeah. But for a booktube rec, I think that that's pretty legit. Okay, let's do this again. I'm scared you're not gonna be able to see this, and like I'm gonna completely miss the frame. Watch it not be in frame. A book with more than 500 pages. I feel like I could just go ahead and pick Will of the Many, right? Yeah, because this is 650. Actually, you know what? Okay, I need to make this a little more fun, so I'm gonna go grab some, but this might be a contender, but let me go see. All right, this is what I came up with. Of course, we have The Will of the Many, which I could do a little bit easier because I also have the audiobook. Then I have Glow of the Everflame. I love this series. I am already actually like, I can't even say, I think I'm like, I don't know, like an hour into the audiobook of this. And I have been for like 3 months now, and I still haven't finished it. So this honestly should probably be what I pick. But then there is what was on my TBR last month, which is For Whom the Bell Tolls. And I know I bring up this podcast like constantly, but there's a podcast called the Currently Reading Podcast, and they just put this into the ether for me again because they mentioned it today again, and I saw it somewhere else as well. So I feel like the universe is telling me to read this. But I did like read the first sentence or something, and the first sentence is about like Lily knew the cancer was going to kill her when her car wouldn't start. First of all, epic first sentence, but I know she dies. But I didn't know that there was like a cancer thing going on here, and that for some reason is kind of a trigger for me. And so I hope that's not like a huge part of this book. I might have to look that up, but I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it keeps coming at me, and I feel like if a book keeps coming at you like that, that you should probably listen to the universe and read it. So we're gonna go with this one, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Yay for us. Okay, you guys, I'm like genuinely, I'm terrified that this is not hitting the frame, but we'll find out when I edit. A 5-star prediction. That's fun. Okay, let's see, a 5-star prediction. You know what? I actually know what I'm gonna pick because I have this, I just borrowed this from the library on my Kindle, and it is One Golden Summer by, is it Carly Fortune? I think it's Carly Fortune, right? One Golden Summer has like the most summery cover ever, and everybody loves it, and I want summer romance, summer vibes, lake vibes in my life because I'm not going to a lake this summer that I know of, and I actually grew up on a lake, and so I kind of just want to, you know, reminisce, and it seems just very, I feel like it's going to be 5 stars because almost everybody is rating it 5 stars. So I think I'm just going to like pluck that one from my Kindle for prompt number 3. All right. Number 4. A book with more than 500 pages. Okay. Because I know I literally just don't have time to read another book with 500 pages, I am going to respin. Is that cheating? Maybe. But I know that I just won't hit it, and that makes it less fun. And if I already know that I'm not going to be able to read the books that I'm picking out, like what's the point of picking them out? So I'm going to respin. Don't hate me. A book that includes sibling. Ooh, I think I know exactly what I'm going to pick. Yes, I do. Actually, I do. Let me go get it. We are back and we have secured the book. Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. I also started this like over a year ago, and so I don't really even really remember, so I'm gonna obviously have to restart. But I know that this is about 3 sisters, I believe 3 sisters. They go back to their home of New York for because of a death, I think, and I don't really know more than that. Let's see. Blue Sisters have always been exceptional and exceptionally different. Avery, oh yeah, okay. So there's 4 sisters. 3 of them reunite in New York to stop the sale of their childhood home. They find that only by returning to each other can they navigate their grief, addiction, and heartbreak and learn to fall in love with life again. So I don't think it's like the most fun read, but I actually have 3 sisters, and I am from New York. So this book, I anticipate it to kind of hit home. I'm hoping not in a too emotional way, because I don't need the heavy in my life right now. But either way, it would be nice to knock off my TBR since I have been, I just nibbled it. Like, yeah, see, I can exactly where I'm at. I'm on chapter 3. So, page 54. So, I think this is definitely going to be our third prompt? Fourth prompt. I said I was going to do 4. I'm going to do 5 just because it's fun, you know? So let's do number 5. Let's see what we get, and let's hope that we can finish all of these this month. Spin. The most recently released book on your TBR. I'm trying to think what that would be. I feel like I have some on my Libby that are like new. I'm just trying to remember exactly what's on my Libby right now. Actually, okay, you know, yes. Okay, on my Libby, I have Trope Sick. I think that's what it's called. It's a romance, and it's supposed to like be, actually, you know what? I'm gonna look up the description of it so that I can tell you about it. Okay, Trope Sick is by Lauren Oakey. It's a meta-romance novel about 2 childhood neighbors, Katie and Tyler, who reunite to ghostwrite a romance novel for a reclusive author, only to find that the classic tropes they are writing on are coming to life in their own lives. So, romance. It is really fairly new, I believe, to the point where I put a notification on my library to tell me when they had it available, and immediately it like popped up like a couple days ago, and I was like, hey, we have this, so I immediately put it on hold. Now I have it, so I think that would be the most recently one on my TBR. So yeah, guys, we have Trope Sick, we have Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors, we have Throne of Grass, really? We have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, obviously. And we have For Whom the Bell Tolls by Jessica Lynn. I don't know if I ever told you what this is about. She like goes to hell, I think, and she dies, and as she explores the afterlife of many realms, Lily finds herself drawn to a place most would avoid at all costs, hell. Armed with several years in customer service, she makes a job for herself amongst hell's demons, directing souls to the rightful circles with more than a hint of sass. Yeah, so I guess she like falls in love with a demon or something. I don't know, but I'll let you know when I read it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you haven't liked, comment, subscribe, please let me know what would be a fun thing to let me know in the comments. Let me know what the best book you read last month was. Let me know so that I can put it on my TBR. Thank you, I love you so much, and I'll see you when I see you.